All right. It's a good lag. The guy on the right. Oh gosh, what is his fella's name? Raymond. I think that was. I think he won the break.
Sweet.
Does that sound better?
It does. Way better.
Perfect.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This is Summerfield Mike D with Bad Boys TV.
Here we go. 2022.
CSI EXPO. That's what we're calling this thing.
Is that it?
BCA World
Worlds?
Championships.
Yeah. I never tell anybody I'm going to the CSI EXPO. It sounds like I'm going shopping.
I totally
Gonna
agree.
get me some bar stools.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
I mean, back in 86, if somebody's going to the expo, it was usually a bar owner, and they'd come back with like, jackets that they were selling in the pool hall and things like that. It was truly an expo.
Or they were big into like patio furniture or window ceilings.
I love window ceilings.
Sealants?
Oh, that would make more sense.
Yeah.
But a window ceiling is cool too, really, if you think about it.
I think they call those skylights.
You call them all sorts of things, man. All right, Raymond's got
I'd like
the
to
break.
see a pattern rack here. Pattern rack.
He didn't mean a pattern
Template rack.
We just got started. But hey, we're going to watch for it, Raymond.
That's right.
Better fly right, kid.
This is the silver finals here in this BCA World Championship.
Silver finals. This is big cash, man.
Yes, it is.
And we got Casey from San Diego, and he's in the gray. We have not seen him yet.
That was Raymond the Broke.
He'd like to give a shout out to all his friends and family back in San Diego. Got a close-knit group of people there. He loves y'all.
It's $3,000 second place and a $4,575 first place.
Wow.
So almost a $1,600 match here. Raymond has the point. Kenneth's going to have to beat him twice. Kenneth came through the bottom.
The old double dip.
And Raymond with a nice break here. Good look on the 1. Got to come over and back for the 2. And miss the 5. Yeah, that's a tough gap to get through. And if you're trying to go between the 4 or 5 and then above the 9, that's a lot can go wrong.
I got to assume that he figured he'd just mainly not hook himself, and then from here figure out a safe.
Yeah.
He could bank it under the 6 ball. Bank that
shot.
cue ball 1 or 2 rails under the 5. He's got a few things he can do. Just by watching him practice, I would suspect that this guy plays pretty strong. Yeah, that was a nice shot. Even with the jump, if you jumped and made this, and I'm not saying it's an easy jump, but even if you did,
Doesn't get
still
much.
laying tough on the 4 ball. So that's a great shot. That's what it comes down to. All right, so we got Casey coming to the table now.
Raymond is a 519. That's the 1.
Oh, man, nice
Trying
try.
to kick at it, barely missing it.
All right, well, that's going to make this 4 a lot easier to deal with, coming at the 2 with ball in hand. I think he could just draw it back. Yeah, right about there.
Kenneth is a 508 here.
I think that's a kind of Levi.
The 508.
I think it's the button fly.
I love those jeans.
Slim trim, boot cut.
All right, so a pretty close match here. 519 to a 508.
I like his odds on getting shape on the 4 right here. Oh, he came under the 9. That worked out good.
Very well, beautiful.
Yeah, it worked out. All right, his 6 is going to be the next kind of dilemma. Let's set up for a 6-7 combo if he had perfect shape. We'll see what he likes.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to leave yourself tree-topped here. Just draw away from that 8 ball.
That's a great angle for getting on the 6 ball, too, for the combo, if that's what he's planning on doing. And really, like he had done on the 2-ball, he kind of needs to make the 5, not hook himself on the 6, and come up with a safety or do the combo.
Yeah.
So, otherwise the other guy's going to do it.
I struggle with this shot. I overdraw this ball, and I end up making contact with the 8. That's what I try to avoid, but it's a fine line between punching it and drawing it too far.
Right.
So barely
easy to miss
missing
those high pressure shots.
Yes, it is. All right, bringing Kenneth back to the table.
Kenneth just got all these problems. He inherited all these problems.
Yes, he did.
Yes, James, I agree. I remember when you had to figure out how to measure your 501s because they were not pre-washed, and so you'd have to get them big and then take them home and wash them.
Ooh,
that was
man.
brutal.
Yeah,
I'll tell a stupid story while he scratches.
that's a tough one.
Oy.
I mean, what do you do here? I can't tell if that 6 is high enough to try and cut it over there on the right. I think you kind of line up the combo again.
Okay, I think what you're saying is what we're seeing here. If the 6 goes like that, that's what you do. If it doesn't, then yeah, you got to line up for the combo.
Just got to look at that
for
perfect
the
spot.
straight, yeah, we'll see. God forbid to give up ball in hand on ball in hand, right?
Right.
Just skim the ball. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Michael, that's a really good question. I'm not sure what the point break was. I know that silver is the bottom 40% of the field, gold is the middle 40% of the field, and platinum is the top 20% of the field. So I know the gold cutoff from platinum was at about 600.
Yeah.
And I got to imagine these guys are pretty close to the top of their bracket. So let's say it was 525, which is the starter rating for a lot of players. Doesn't look like he's happy with the result. Yeah, I don't think he can throw that ball in.
I'd want a ref.
I'd want a ref too.
Because I think this happens to be a shot where you can foul and make it.
I
Okay,
think
that was
a
legal.
good shot.
That was legal. Yeah.
I saw some of the craziest shots or fouls I've ever seen in my life in the last match, and none of them got called. It was wild. I just had to bite my tongue and.
Both of those matches I've been watching because I've been in a position of not wanting to leave people in the lurch and not really knowing what time they're going to be over, and so I'm kind of half paying attention. Yes, they were
exciting.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
It's exciting pool.
Yes. Unique too.
Yeah.
Unique in scoring and
ability and
Well, I just mean in trying to figure out who's doing what, who's winning,
absolutely
what's worth a point and what's not worth a point, and I went and peeked at the score sheet. This is the last thing I'll say about it. I went and peeked at the score sheet. It told me that they were halfway done. That's all it told me. That's all I got out of the score sheet.
Yep.
It was halfway filled out. That was all I could decipher.
Makes sense.
There's
Ray got himself real straight here.
Yeah, there's no awesome move about this. You got to make the 8 and then make the 9. Oh, coming off the point is a decent move.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, boy, I tell you, every time I'm not trying to hit the point, I catch it, so maybe I need to start trying to hit it.
I guess.
Play that
Turn
point.
it into a strategy, right?
Yeah.
Well, I like his odds here.
I do too. Definitely a solid shooter, like you said, watching him warm up, hits the ball real good.
Center pocket. Pocket. Well done.
Avoids
nice
that
shot,
scratch.
Ray. Well done.
Taking down game 1.
And who has to double dip? I always forget that part.
Ken's got a double dip Ray.
Okay.
Ken came through the bottom here.
Okay.
So that means Ray still with no losses in this tournament.
When did we had something crazy where it was double dip after double dip after double dip. Was that the first year we were doing this?
I think so. I actually saw those guys. They were like, yeah, you commentated our match. It was like 2:30 in the morning.
It was forever.
It was really late.
It was forever.
Yeah. Yeah, double dip city. And at that point, the players totally could have opted to just play, not on the TV table, but opted to play later.
Right.
On the TV table. Which I understand. That's exciting for people.
Oh, yeah. Yes. And I've had times where I thought I was on the table and then it wasn't, and that's disappointing.
Yeah. It is. Tell your friends, all that kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Speaking of telling your friends, tell your friends out there. We got some killer pool going on here at badboys.tv. We're going to be here all week. This is the silver finals of the PCA World Championship. This is brought to you by Lippman Lights, OB Custom Cues, Diamond Billiard Products, and all of you. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that like button for us. It helps us out. And if you hit the notification button, it will help you know when we go live with great pool action.
Yeah, which is every month or two, because Bad Boy travels all over and puts on tournaments.
What do we got next? Texas?
Yes.
Going to Texas?
Yeah, I'm going. Yep, definitely going to Texas. Going to play in that all-round thing he's got going on there.
That's right.
And I'm going to redeem myself. Last year I did not do well.
Totally redeem yourself. Well, that is a solid break.
Wow.
Unfortunately,
that was
nothing
a
doing.
great break for nothing to go.
Yep. Dolly Parton break, right?
Yeah, a lot of bust.
All bust.
Yeah,
No balls.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
That's an oldie but a goodie.
Yep.
Yeah. And relies on the word bust, which you don't hear a lot.
It's true. Underutilized word.
Right.
Mike, I noticed you have cues with you. You're going to be a pool player again.
I hit some balls.
Nice.
I came down and hit some balls. I play tomorrow at noon.
That's exciting.
Yes, it's been nice to have a mellow schedule. I've rested a bunch. It's been wonderful.
Well, good.
And yeah, I'm hoping to have some long days of pool. If not, I'll live. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.
Yep. Well, we have the same goal. Both trying to do a little better in this 8-ball and the 9-ball.
Yeah, you're at 9, right? 9 a.m.?
9 a.m., yeah.
Nice shot.
I dodged the 9 a.m. and 9-ball, and it didn't do me any good, so we'll see if the 9 a.m. does me some good this time.
Right.
Hampered a little bit over that 6, but...
Oh, nice stroke.
Hitting it well.
Nice stroke.
3 to the 4. Kind of got to draw this ball, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I like. Now it looks like it's going top right. Oh.
You see that big waggle on the stroke. I mean,
yeah.
It's harder to control a stroke like that.
Yeah, exactly.
That brings Ray back to the table. Ray, I hope you don't mind being Ray and not Raymond. And Ken, I hope you don't mind being Ken and not Kenneth. But that's what fits on the screen.
Yeah, have shorter last names then.
Yeah. Says Summerfield.
Make a choice. Yeah, and Deichmann.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're showing the Platinum Finals next. Somehow I doubt it, Michael.
Yeah.
Somehow I doubt it.
I don't think they're waiting. Or no, it got moved till tomorrow. I apologize. Platinum Finals is moved till tomorrow.
Yes, definitely.
And that'll happen because the Scotch doubles yesterday just got all pushed to today. So now there's more of a conflict between the Scotch doubles and that. One of our players, Brian Begay, who's in the Platinum Finals, is also doing very well in Scotch. Pretty phenomenal player. He beat me twice in the CSI 9-ball last year.
Wow.
I was pretty stoked to have a chance to get back at him, and that didn't pan out so
go your
well.
way, huh?
Really good player, though.
Yeah. I've seen a couple guys I saw at Derby.
Yep.
One of the guys on that last match was from Derby. Mike.
With the black hair,
The
right?
older guy with the comb back hair, yeah. He looked like a version of me. He looked like maybe he was my uncle.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Nice little over and back.
With pretty natural shape on that 5-ball, I feel like. We'll see. He may get hooked up by the 7 if he's not careful. He's got to really spin it.
Yeah. This is tricky for me. I actually like playing outside here because what I do, I like to go 2 rails typically, but I end up getting behind that 7-ball. And yeah, I just don't control that ball that well. So shooting a little bit of low and outside, but then your speed's hard to control. So it's trickier than it looks. I know that shot all too well. Ugh. Well, I feel for you, Ray. I did something very similar in a mini last night, and it just about broke my little heart. So hopefully you find something better to do with it than I did. Yep, looking like the 1-railer. Maybe trying to back cut that 5 back in the side.
I saw Shane Van Bonen almost do it today, And as he was almost doing it, I thought, "Oh, look, see the pros do that sometimes." And then he got an in shot. He got the perfect look at his shot and ran out on the guy.
Yeah. Well, the truth is, if you watch long enough, the pros do it too, but it's just a lot more few and far between.
Yep.
That is one of the nice things about playing them, though. They make these mistakes, and you're like, "Oh, you are human."
Yeah,
out over there at Thorsten and Kachi, and
we're lucky enough we go to a tournament where playing on 9-foots and you can't use a jump cue. Well, I don't care who you are, I'm hooking you, and you're not gonna like it. I mean, I don't, and that's one thing you learn in that tournament is you're playing big pros, but
we all miss kicks.
Yeah, if you especially can't use a jump cue and it's a 9-foot table.
Yes, indeed. All right, and like we said, this is Raymond out of Fairfield, California. He's giving a shout out to the Doghouse Billiards in Cotati.
That's right.
And Ron and Kevin Scheisler at the Doghouse Billiards. So thanks for tuning in, you guys, if you're listening out there. Raymond having a heck of a tournament so far. Going straight through to the finals. And this is a big one, man. Almost $5,000 payday.
Yeah. And I think he's got their shirt on, too, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah. I see James DeVee out there continuing to do well.
Is he playing next door?
He's
CSI
playing with
event?
the pros, yeah. Sam Rubito's racking for him right now. He's playing the pro or some guy that I'm not sure who he is. All right.
He was looking to see if it was frozen?
Yeah, I don't know.
I understand calling the ref, but I don't know what being frozen has to do with anything here. Nice shot. Gets pretty fortunate there. Boy, I tell you, it's hard to leave the ball that close to the pocket and be that fortunate, but...
Yeah, we'll see how his masse is. I mean, honestly, we'll see how Kent's little masse shot is.
And really, that's all you got here. I mean, I guess you can kick to the right side rail. Yeah. That gives you a little more distance on the 9-ball, but the hard thing about this is that 5 is so close to the rail that you really got to hit this perfect.
Yeah, you definitely, it's not going to be a come off the rail and spin into the 5 so much as you're going to have to come in just perfectly. Yeah. But I like the gap in between the 8 and the 9. I think it's a little masse shot.
To me, the hardest thing about this masse shot is the distance between the ball you're masseing around.
Oh, definitely.
So you have a lot of distance there, so you got to wait for that spin to catch.
Right. Yeah, this is some intuition right here.
That's one of the things that I notice the most about a carbon fiber shaft is it's changed the distance of that slide. I feel like the cue ball bites earlier.
Okay.
And again, this could all just be imagined on my part, but
yeah.
I think I kicked this ball because of that distance.
Like he's going right there? Like
yeah.
That?
Yep.
Yeah, you might be right.
I get it. I mean, if you're good with the masse, I think it's more predictable the other way, but
yeah,
wow,
I think you're right there. I think it was very, very predictable like that.
Beautiful shot.
Nice. And again, technically shape, it's a long green, but then again, it's a 7-foot table. I mean, it's not that long a green.
I like to just slow roll this ball. Looks like he's kind of trying to punch it. Just don't want to over-roll this one. Beautiful.
Wow, nice shot. Nice shot. We got a match. Nice, Casey. Getting it done. Catching back up.
Yes, indeed. Straight in on this 9.
I like it.
Very
well done.
nice. 1-1.
1-1.
Excuse me. Well, an exciting one here in the silver finals. Still pretty quiet around here. I thought there'd be more people with 8-ball starting tomorrow. I think tomorrow this place is going to be flooded. I think we have 370 in my division for 8-ball.
Oh, jeez.
That's a lot more.
I haven't even looked in mine. Yeah, and teams is what I'm, I hate to say dreading, but I do think of Oh, when you're here, there's little things like trying to get an elevator to your room or from your room. You can, if you're like we're on the 6th floor, you could wait 5-10 minutes to get an elevator coming down.
Yep.
There's just so many people here using elevators on the weekend for teams that, yeah.
Yep.
I'm not trying to discourage people from coming. I'm just saying it's a happening event. It is
Yep,
going on.
there's a bunch of people here.
Yeah.
I was on an elevator with a guy earlier, and he's just kind of looks over and he's like, huh, "What are you doing here? Selling cues?" And I was, I was so taken back. I was like, no, but I've never seen anyone guess that confidently incorrectly. It's like, you had no real information here. I guess I look like a cue salesman.
Interesting.
Would you buy a cue from me?
Yeah, I definitely would.
I certainly hope you will.
I would.
I've got cues for sale. Yep. Template rack. That's why template rack. That's a heck of a good break there. I tell you what. The only thing that I don't like about that break is that he hit the ball so hard he can't control the one. So the best thing about the template rack is that you can make a ball very, very predictably. And the next best thing about that is that you can fairly predictably control the one ball. So one of those things was executed perfectly here. Still has a good look on the two, but making the one will always kind of put you at a disadvantage.
I think the other advantage is it gives you a good rack the first time every time.
Every time, totally.
Yeah, again, I don't have a bad back, but boy, it'll give you a bad back racking for somebody over and over again.
It's so funny that the people that start to use it are like, oh, it just takes way too long. It takes way too long. And then you watch people racking, and you're like, you're just sitting there shaking it for 30 seconds. I can't imagine shooting this combo here. Maybe it's a little better looking than I can see from here, but I don't think I'm going to shoot that. Drills it. Nice shot. Doesn't really get paid out. Although that three's pretty close to the rail. Might be able to go rail first here. We've got a sloth invasion. She is.
All right.
And this one, yeah, I mean, just a little bit of outside here. Really just bearing down on making this ball. If you want to hit a fuller stroke, you can go up and back. Yeah, a little bit of center left here.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, center top left maybe, and you can maybe get some shape on that four ball like that. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, I think a little on the top side with the left. Yeah, and then here, boy, I like some slide left, where the left kicks in right as it touches the four ball and throws the four to the corner and kind of kills the cue ball.
I do too. Because, yeah, being nice and straight on the 6 and just rolling up on the 9
the
is
problem
great.
with popping it is the cue ball moves too much, and yeah, I like a smooth one on this.
Goes anyway.
I've seen some stuff go. I mean, it is what it is. Diamonds.
Yeah.
When you hit them just right, they take it. The nice thing is they all hit it the same.
They all play. Yep,
they all
very
play the
consistently.
Same. Yep.
Good news is he leaves himself a nice little angle here.
I agree.
I think you can overdo trying to get off the rail here by over following and getting yourself too low.
Yep, I agree.
So I think the punch is what's important here, not the, or just take your medicine and where it lands, it lands.
I like that strategy right there. And he got a nice little roll at the end where it rolled off of the rail.
Yep.
I like it.
Indeed. Well, making short work of this rack.
Raymond says,
Mercado.
That's what's up.
2-1. Okay, I'll stay there. All right. Are you going to play any more this evening? You're probably just going to call it after this?
I'm probably done after this, man, yeah.
Nice.
Noon tomorrow. You're 9 a.m., right?
9 a.m., yeah.
No, and I started this morning at whatever it was. Yeah.
I saw the world famous Molly Oliver over here just a minute ago, but I think she saw me and saw us commentating and bailed.
Did you really? I did not see her.
Yep. She was here real quick. Maybe she was walking over to see the pros.
Who could say?
Who could say?
Who's commentating?
Speak of the devil. There she is right there.
I'm Mike D, and I'm with Summerfield.
And we're here with Badboys TV here in Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the wonderful Rio Hotel and Casino.
I like this place. Rooms are nice here.
I know. I'm getting to know it.
Yeah. I could find Smashburger in my sleep.
Priorities.
It's good to know. All right. So he made one ball. Not really very good shape on the one ball. Yeah, here we go.
Looks like you might be able to just stop there on the 9 ball and knock the 1 ball.
For safety?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you might be right.
I think that's what I'm going to do. He's kind of looking at the interaction there between the 1 and the 9, but I don't think I'd waste much time on that. Looks like he's lining up to swing, though.
Yeah.
Getting him moving.
He was thinking maybe that 9
no way.
Crap in,
wow.
I think is the term.
That's what happened. Holy cow.
In a race to 5, that's a big, big game right there.
It's huge.
Yeah. Especially
right, well,
early in the
2-2.
game like that. Yeah, that'll take the air out of your opponent's
Shows what I know.
sails.
And that's why Ken's in the finals, and I was 2 and out. So nice shot there for Ken. Ray Mercado coming back to the table to break.
2-2 race to 5. The heat is on. Is the what was that 1980s song?
Mm-hmm.
The heat is on.
Mm-hmm. I'll say the heat is on.
Have you seen the Predator?
No.
Billiard tables?
I have. They're
pretty cool looking. Yeah, I think that's neat. They're making them.
I think so too.
I saw Dan Louie and Toshi were here being a part of it, of the billiard tournament.
So that's a qualifying event for the World Open.
Yeah.
I didn't know Dan was that into billiards. That's so cool.
I think he's gone to that a bunch of times. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah,
Christine,
he's one of the
you're
few.
right. That's how you do it. Yeah, Daniel making a showing in that snooker open up there in Seattle.
Yes.
I think that's really cool seeing snooker being a little bigger part of our scene.
Me too. It's all pool.
I saw one of the ads. It was referred to as ball sports, and I was like, yeah. I mean,
okay.
A lot of sports are ball sports. I don't know if I like the cue sports a little more than the ball sports, probably.
Okay.
All right.
The 3 laid unfortunate.
Yeah.
And he's on the wrong side of that 1 ball, but we'll see what he can work out here. Yeah, nothing's horrible, but nothing's great.
Yeah, boy, you got to do some work here to unpeel it.
Yeah.
Getting on the 3 is not easy, especially because you're probably gonna have to play a 2-7.
Right. Nice shot. That's tough. That was a good shot. Now, the nice thing about jumping this 2 ball is it goes to that 7. Really, that 7 makes that a huge pocket.
Yep.
So, I mean, as long as you get a good legal hit and hit the 2 ball to the right, you got good odds of making the 7 the 3 ball. You're sure gonna have problems with.
We haven't seen Ray go to a jump cue yet, so there still are players out there that just don't have that in their bag, Yeah, a couple frustrating things about that. You break out that 3 ball. So yeah, unfortunate miss there.
Yeah. Robin, tell us what you're confused about, and we'll try and straighten it out. So that's going to be a problem.
9 hanging right there.
Boy.
Boy, this is two big swings here for Ken.
Yeah.
Making that ball. Up 3-2 and breaking. Race to 5, 9 ball.
If Ray had a billiard coach and he was here right now, he would say, Ray, go take a break.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
If I wasn't commentating, I might go say the same thing.
Right. Ray, aren't you dying to go to the bathroom? Change the momentum of this because it's going crazy. Yeah, sometimes just leaving the room for 10 minutes can do the trick.
Oh, it's huge.
Yeah.
Wash your hands.
Yeah. All right, Casey's break. Going for it. Oh, I see Billy Thorpe.
The Torpedo.
I just like yelling out when I see pros.
Billy Thorpe. OBS to be used.
It's kind of cool stuff I'm seeing. You're not.
It is pretty cool.
Oh, boy, my restless leg syndrome is starting to come at me.
Brought to you in part by Restless Leg Syndrome,
Seriously.
Obi Custom Cues,
Man.
Littman Lights, Diamond Billiard Products.
Nice. Oh, my gosh.
Take that.
My
Boy,
friends.
3 games decided that way.
Oh, my God.
Holy cow. Ray Mercado, 3-3. Bringing Ken back to the table to break.
No. Bringing Ray to the table. Right?
Oh, yeah.
No, what? No, you know that's not. No, it's 4-2.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, it's Ken.
I totally
10-4.
mismarked that.
That's right.
Oh, man.
And then called it along with your mismark.
Yee. On a roll.
All right.
Here's where I definitely take a break. I mean, it's really easy to just say he's got to beat me twice, but yeah. Walk away. You were in control of this match.
Yeah.
And I mean, those are little things that turn into big ones real quick in a race to 5.
Seriously.
Yeah, heck of a break there. Not taking anything away from you, Ken. Nice break.
Oh, exactly. Jeez, yeah. And it's magic rack. You know, it's not like anybody's futzing with the rack or anything. That's, you know.
Well, I don't think he magic racked, though, did he?
Nah, you don't need to contradict me.
Good point. Good point. But yeah, I mean that's one of the risks that you run without template racking is you're not going to make as many balls, but you do have a better chance of bucking that 9 ball.
Oh,
Or a lot of
nice
people would say
break.
that's true. Killer break.
Shape, if you're left-handed and you like that, jack up masse straight down shot.
Yeah.
Christine, I agree. What's your race to tomorrow on 8-ball?
I don't know the answer to that. I think
I'll
it's
buy
4.
that. I'll
Is
buy
yours
that.
5?
I believe mine is 5.
I think ours is 4. I wish it was 5. That sounds awesome. But if it was 5 and we were racing a 5 and 9 ball, I would be pretty confused. It's just crazy to me that we can't play a race to 7. That's crazy.
The format next door, I wouldn't really be willing to do 2 races to 4 with a shootout. It's expensive to get into that tournament, and this is a
How
big
much
trip.
was it?
And I think it's $400, $300, yeah.
Yeah, that's an expensive couple races to 4.
And I know it's 2 races to 4, and that's cool, but it's still. And I wouldn't.
So you don't like that format?
No, and I think it would be novelty cool for me to beat Billy Thorpe, but I'd also, when I told people that, I'd have to be like, by the way, it was a race to 4, you know, rotation. Yeah.
I think it's exciting.
It is exciting.
From a spectator
it's
standpoint.
It's definitely exciting. From a player standpoint, I'm not as interested into it.
All right, so it looks like that was a good hit. I put that on the highlight reel. I don't know why, because we can't see it. It was a great shot.
Left-handers shoot pretty sure. Hey, I don't know. Could be.
Could be.
I've noticed people with double-jointed thumbs are especially dangerous at this game.
Interesting.
I can.
Good bridges.
They got that banana thumb going on. Scary to death, man. There's a guy from Aki Stats. His name's not Pat Fleming. He's Irish. He's got an Irish brogue.
Yeah. I don't remember his name either. Yeah, I don't really know what to do here either. I don't really like the combo. I don't think so. Yeah, trying to sneak it by.
Jeez.
Yeah, that's tough. Good point there, David. So, yes, Ken is up 4-2 right now in this, what could be first set of this finals. Ken coming into this finals already having a loss, whereas Ray has not lost. So, Ken will have to beat him twice.
They call that true double elimination.
True double elimination.
The other version of that is sometimes they lengthen the race at the end or something like that, and that's just one race. And then it's not a true double elimination tournament.
Yep. Which do you prefer?
Because I've been in a position of running tournaments, I can tell you that the idea of double dip is awful and ridiculous. The fact that it could take twice as long as you're scheduling it for makes scheduling a nightmare. And scheduling is one of the top 3 components of a pool tournament, and I don't even know what the other 2 are. Scheduling's huge.
I just know that's one of the 3.
Right, I'm saying.
Wow, man, he hit
you have a tournament that's supposed to be done Sunday night and it gets over Monday afternoon. People are pissed. It comes down to stuff like that as well.
Yeah.
That we had 3 matches take twice as long. I mean, that's a.
Well, and that's where when you're talking
swing.
to Rick or Bonnie and you're like, man, I'm pissed off we're playing a race to 5. He's like, would you have been more pissed if you had to change your plane ticket?
Right, right.
And that's what it boils down to is these are the guys who spend the time scheduling this thing out. And sure, maybe you want to play a longer race, but what you don't realize is, I want to play a race to 9 and have it done in a single day, but that just ain't in the cards.
Right.
Oh, man, comes a little short on that bank, but I like the idea. Got good on the 6 ball, too.
Ray has some oxygen here. He got some air. Let's see what he does with it. He's only 2 games behind and only 3 games from winning. That is not the end of the world. I know this guy's beat people 3 games in a row before, especially 9 ball. It's not that big of a trick. And he's at the table now. I'm trying to pump him up.
Got to make sure not to scratch on that side, so just punching this, not drawing it. And he carried all the way forward. That's
great shot.
As long as you're not worried about the distance, for sure. Big shot, though, when your opponent's on the hill here.
Yeah, a bit scary when your opponent's on the hill, and missing it pretty much means that it's going to sit in the pocket.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 7's going to keep that cue out right there for, being dead in.
It does look like he's got good natural shape on the 7, which is a gift. I mean, it really comes down to this shot.
Oh, yeah.
All right, big one here for Ray Mercado. I'm sure all the Doghouse Billiards guys are watching out there. Sending him love, and old KC, man, with a couple big shots to get him in a position to win this first set.
Oh, my God, yeah, he's had some amazing shots. Yeah, he bought a ticket and took the ride. You know what I mean? It paid off. I see a ref coming over. Okay, I think it's just because they're so close, maybe.
I think it should be pretty obvious, but I understand that. I always encourage the ref call.
I've called on or ref on myself more than other people have called them on me, honestly.
Yeah.
I'd rather not worry about it. I
Sure.
don't want to be looking at 2 different things.
Yep.
I don't want him to be mad at me or me to be mad at him. Let's get a ref involved, and then we don't have to worry about it.
I have about 100% confidence, though, that this is going to be a good hit.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, or if it's not, it'll be really obvious.
Yeah. Wow, nice shot.
Great shot.
Dude, drifted down there perfectly. Boy, huge shot there by Ray Mercado.
That was, yeah.
Pressure. Yeah, just a little bit of draw on this ball. Just kind of stop and slide.
Nice. Yeah, I thought he'd go up a little more, but obviously it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's shooting great.
Big pocket
I
right
like
there.
his confidence.
Swish.
Nice.
4-3. Getting the wheels turning.
Right? This is like watching arm wrestling. Back and forth.
Do you watch a lot of arm wrestling?
It's all I do.
Huh.
Over the top. Have I shown you my over the top tattoo?
Oh, that's huge. I've never seen a tattoo that big.
Thank you. Thank you.
And it's well worn. That's an older one.
I had to pay extra to get them to do a Sylvester Stallone in a caricature style.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they wanted to do a dead, like a drawing. They wanted to do it respectfully, and I said, no, I'm going to need caricature.
And
I want a big head.
Is that Sylvester Stallone as Rambo in Over the Top? Am I seeing that correctly?
It's actually, now this is weird. It's him as Patrick Swayze in Roadhouse.
Oh.
Because in my...
That makes far more sense. Big Roadhouse guy?
If they'd let Rambo do it.
I mean, you get the ponytail.
Right.
That seems like probably
Right.
a Roadhouse ponytail.
Yeah.
That's
I like anything with Sam Elliott because I plan on being a long-haired, gray-haired guy. It's
Right.
working out good. Yeah. And Sam Elliott was in that movie, so yeah.
that was the
anything with
ponytail joke.
Sam Elliott, I'm in.
You know, he lives outside of Eugene. We see him every now and then.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He was in a show called 1883.
I haven't seen it.
That's pretty good. 4-3. Casey's breaking.
That golden break last time. Gotta think he's going to go for it again. Wow, he gets that 9-ball moving. Does that 8 trickle in for him? No.
Oh, call the ref.
Yep. Boy, not a pretty table here.
No, it's definitely not. And it was a pretty good break, too. I'm surprised it ended up that ugly.
Yeah, a couple weird clusters.
Yeah. I had smash burger today. It was so good.
The double?
Yep.
Double burger, double bloomin' onion.
Just one bloomin' onion today.
Just one onion. Huh. Late day.
I slowed down on the vegetable part of it.
That's enough of that. Mike, a real health nut. You and me both.
I never get to eat like that at home, man, so I enjoy it while I'm out. While I'm
Yeah,
doing
for
this.
sure.
My wife's not here to cook for me.
Oof. Yeah, this is not an easy one.
Yeah, I'm surprised they called the refs for the other one, but not for
Not
this
for
one.
this one. This looks way closer.
Yeah. I believe strongly in the term tie goes to the runner. So I mean,
yeah.
I just shoot this because
Yeah.
whatever. It's definitely not.
If
gonna
it's
be,
not obvious.
Yeah, it's gonna be very close. So whatever. That's called
From this
legal.
angle, it does look like he has it, though.
Yeah, I agree.
It just doesn't look like he has much. I mean,
I think
make
maybe
that one
even a
ball.
tiny bit of top left to help it straighten out and go to the right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can err on the side of making it legal. Ooh.
Playing the carom. Or just missing that ball. One of the two. Well, breaks some stuff up, misses the ball, but ties up the 2-3. And that 2 does not have a pocket. Can slide right up and hit it, though. That might be the thought here.
Yep. Some bottom right to make it go 90 degrees up. Float into the 2. Boy, missing it, though. If you miss it and like we're running to the 6, you're hooked.
Oh, yeah, you got to be on the
Yeah,
backside.
you gotta, yeah. Yeah, you want to err on the side of hitting the... never mind.
He's going around the
coming around.
back. I like that around the and trying to play the 2 in the
Probably
lower
harder
left-hand
to go
corner
wrong
pocket.
doing that, yeah. Oh,
Negative. All right.
wow.
We're going to apparently re-rack these balls. We're going to put them back together.
Here's what I know from what I've seen so far. Ray is not jumping this one ball.
He is not. I think you're right. And it's not a fun kick. Your 1 railer's blocked both directions. The 2 railer is not there. The 3 railer is pretty much it. Don't you think?
I think it's a jump shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no,
Well,
I don't.
although this
yeah.
one's not even an easy
This
jump
is
shot.
tough. Yeah.
I mean, again, that's a lot of distance
Yeah.
between
Yep.
the jump.
I think going three-way rails and using English, possibly even masse to change the angles,
Uh-huh.
then I think it's
Distort
possible.
things.
Yeah. Because I think it's not quite a three-railer, but
It looks like if you're, yeah, I hear what you're saying.
he's got to come in tight, but start out loose. Yeah.
Wow,
yeah,
barely
yeah,
misses
yeah,
that ball.
exactly.
Good try, though. Well, not all is lost. Ken's got his work cut out for him.
Oh, this is where I turn into a three-foul champion.
Yeah?
Oh, I love three-fouling people at times like this because he's already on one. And
Because not everybody kicks like Efren.
And he's on a clump of balls. Right, exactly. I almost got him.
Oh.
He's near a clump of balls right now. So, I mean, you could get him on two pretty easily.
Yeah. How have you felt rewatching that match?
Really good, really good. I played confidently. I didn't do anything embarrassing. I didn't get concrete elbow. I missed a couple shots, and I hooked myself a couple times shape-wise that I wish I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think, I stayed with him, 5-9. Yeah.
Have you rethought the three foul?
No.
I mean,
not
I'm
at all.
not saying don't do it. I'm just saying it seemed like you committed to the cue ball, but not as much to where the object ball was going to be.
On the last one.
That last
Yes,
foul.
I could not quite get the feel of it. I believe if I had been able to, they had the time clock. If I'd have been able to
Totally.
get the feel of that cue ball, I could have put it in the elbow or in the crook of the arm of the four ball, and he wouldn't have been able to hit the one ball.
Yep.
I just didn't get there. But it was sure fun trying.
So waited to play safe, huh? Okay. I guess I like that because now you've moved a ball. You no longer have that problem.
Yeah, I think he
I would
can
have
see
liked to
the
have played a
two.
little more lockdown safe.
I just looked around the edge, and I think he can see the two just a little bit.
I think you're right.
Not enough
Man,
to
I
do him
think-
much good, don't get me wrong. But
I don't know. I think you might be able to do something with that combo there.
We'll
We'll have to
I didn't
see.
realize the 8 was in the pocket. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
7 making a huge pocket from there. I kind of play this firm off the 7 to get it out of there and draw back for the 3 ball. Just because the 5 and 6 are right there.
Yeah, I agree. I'm putting that 3 in the side pocket. Yeah, I agree with you. It'll be nice to play some pool tomorrow.
I'm excited. I'm usually excited for 9 ball. I'm excited for 8 ball this time. I definitely am.
Yeah, I like to gamble 9 ball, but tournaments I prefer 8 ball, that's for sure.
Okay. I like that run around.
Yeah, that assured him the game almost right here. That he's sitting really nice from here. Yeah, because it's natural shape on the 4, and he's going to slide up.
I just like to avoid dealing with that 6-7 if I can.
Yeah.
I'd rather have to get shape on another ball than have to worry about dinking that. Yep, 3 leads real natural to the 4. If you're underneath the 4, it leads real natural to the 5.
Right.
Looking good.
If Ray can get this one, he's on the hill. And it's a double hill. Hill.
A double hill.
Double hill. That's called a mountain.
All right. Nice shot there. And you can see from this top view, I mean, he's looking real good right now.
To me, the key to this 6-7 combo is don't leave yourself straight. So he's going to want to leave himself some angle on it.
And I'd
We'll
rather
see
be
what
on
he
the
does.
left side so that I'm drifting to the right.
Yes, yeah. So we'll see how he does here.
Also wanting to make sure you don't hit that ball very hard because you're going to have to cut that 7 thin,
Right.
which means that 6 ball is going to take off.
Yeah, the problem is he's got to cut that 7 in, which means the 6 ball is going to go up table
'Cause that
as
7's
the
still
cue ball's
missable.
coming down
Yeah.
table. Yeah, I'm not saying this is
can't draw off
impossible, but I'm
this.
saying
Yeah.
this is, you get things that the odds go up on having a problem. Yeah, the odds just went up.
Just going right around it.
Well done.
And that's
smart shot,
definitely the
man.
move if you have that much of the pocket. It was
Yep.
hard for me to tell if he
Seriously.
could. Great
Yeah,
shot.
He's got a chance to get to the hill now.
Yes,
that was his
indeed.
bridge right there. That was his bridge shot.
Oh, no. Oh, no. I saw him doing it, and
I don't think he meant to do that.
No. Ooh. Heartbreaker.
I don't have much to say to that.
Yep. While you're looking at a bank shot. Kind of got a bank in the side.
Slowly, right? So the cue ball sits on the bottom rail if you miss, and you leave the guy long green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a heartbreaker. But like you said, you're still at the table. Still got a shot. I don't know if you said that, but I'm going to say like you said.
That's what I was thinking.
For some reason.
Yeah. That's a good attempt. Okay, well, I think you know where this is heading, folks.
Yep. All right. Well, we are headed to this second round. Ken Stevens, congratulations, taking down that first match. And we are back to 0-0 in the second match of this finals. This is the silver finals here at the 2022 BCA World Championships. Not sure if these players are going to take a little break, but we certainly are. We'll be back in just 1 minute here with Bad Boys TV.
I'm so excited.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 2022 BCA World Championship. This is the Silver Division Finals. This is Summerfield and Mike D with Bad Boys TV. Here we are. Ken Stevens won that first set, 5-3. And Ray Mercado trying to capture this title after going straight through, having the hot seat. Yeah, so a good break here. Leaving Ken, trying to play it safe there and almost getting there, but just nicking that 6 ball. All right, trying to keep everybody caught up there in the chat room. Ken really taking his time to look at this. Not sure what he's going to do here. He does have a bank back at him if he wants to take it. Wow, he back cut that ball. That was a beautiful cut. Doesn't get paid out for it. That's a really unfortunate little kiss off the 3 ball getting stuck back there. That kind of stuff happens when you let the cue ball go, though. Haven't seen either one of these players grab a jump cue. Looks like he's going to kick right into that right side rail and into the 3. Wow. I was going to say look out for the scratch, but I wasn't thinking in the side pocket. I don't think he hooked him. No, I think Ray can see that whole ball. Looks like Ray probably playing this 3 in the side and then coming back across the table for the 4.
I like it.
Yeah.
Score 0-0.
0-0.
Can he make the 3? Hard to see. Yeah, I guess he's got it, huh?
Pretty sure he can.
He's sitting nice then.
Yeah, a little high inside here.
Oh, a little more stroke would have been good, but that's all right. I think he's still set for natural shape on the 5.
Yeah. Cut this and come over and back.
Yeah. You
Still
still
gotta
don't
make
want to
sure you
overhit it.
Yeah, you don't want to nick the 5 and you don't want to scratch in the side. Or overhit it, like you said. Yeah, you don't want to be there because you're going to end up going to the 9 ball. Rather be on that other side. But again, what we're watching here is the Silver Division Finals. So these are a little bit lower ranked players, but these are people whose Fargos are going to go up after a tournament like this.
I wonder if the 6 goes all the way up to the right. We'll see. He also might pocket this, go off the 9 ball to the right-hand side of the 6 and end up perfect. Or he could scratch. These are the things that I think.
This is a list of the things I think.
Right.
I do think the 6 ball goes in the upper right-hand corner pocket, if that's what you're asking about.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like that draw might not catch until underneath the 6 ball. So that might be what he's looking at.
Yeah, I think he's got to hit this with top and bump the 9 ball. And I think he'll end up with shape on the 6 one way or the other.
Yep, nice and soft here.
Okay, that was definitely harder than we were thinking.
Yeah.
But I think it did the trick, yeah.
Yeah, it worked out well.
Yeah.
Probably 2 reels here to take the 8 in the side.
Kind of playing the odds there, too. I think he figured that if he reshuffled the deck, there's 6 pockets, it's probably going to turn out okay. Hard to hook yourself with 3 balls on the table, you know.
Yeah, you can see all sorts of ways for it to go wrong if you play it soft.
Right. All right, so obviously pop the 6 in and come up 2 rails for 8 in the side is what I think. Some people might prefer the top right-hand corner. We'll see. I just like a full stroke.
As do I. But another one that's easy to overrun. Oh, I hit it perfect.
That's great. Great shot.
Yep, I like going. You can either draw straight back. I like going into the right side rail and then back out. But no reason that doesn't work just as well.
Ray on the board. First blood here in a second, I believe.
And Ray was really, I mean, seemingly in control of that last match until,
Nice.
I mean, shoot, a couple early nines and a 9-ball break, and that really turned things around. So it'll be interesting to see what Ken can put together this time.
Yes. I would say Ken had some shots where, and I'm sure Ken would tell you, they were shots that he makes 2 or 3 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
If that. There was a 9-ball that I'm not even sure you'd make that often.
Yeah.
But it was he decided he tried it. It's not like I hate to call it luck because he was trying to make it.
For sure.
But they were low percentage shots, I think would be the best way to say it. And he made like 3 situations, let's say, that started out looking low percentage that went his way and raced to 5. I know a guy named Mike Stevens that says, one mistake in a set, in a shorter set, you might be okay. But if you make 2 mistakes in a short set, you're going to lose. Now that's obviously at a higher level of pool. But, I mean, yeah, you only have,
He's definitely right.
Yeah.
All right, so you can make 1 mistake. You might be okay making 1 mistake. You can't make 2. And you have to make balls to beat Alperez.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to run out to beat Alperez.
You got to run out.
Yeah.
I feel like these would all be great shirts. I'd totally wear that shirt.
Right.
Alperez shirt.
Man. Yeah.
I saw some new FTMF gear.
Did you really?
Well, I just saw the shirt that you had. I'd never seen that before.
Oh, the sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Yes, that's.
I didn't know if it was
Thank
T-shirt or
you.
sweatshirt.
Yes,
I
yeah,
just saw the logo.
Yeah, it's a sweatshirt, and yeah, we'd like to talk to Brutal and OBQs about doing something with it. Paul would like to, I'm helping, but I have nothing to do with it other than I'm helping. They contact me, and then I tell Paul this is what's happening.
Got it.
And it's your money.
I was curious to find out about that.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'd love to see that logo. That logo is awesome.
It's a powerful logo. Yeah, it's a powerful logo.
Was it Johnny Archer that was the Scorpion?
Yes.
Can't believe he was the Scorpion, man. Dan Louis. I mean, that's just. I guess that's more like a. Not quite Scorpion. He doesn't really wrap it around.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why. I'm sure a lot of thought went into that. All right, big pocket here. As long as you bank this wide, I think that 8-ball really opens up the side pocket if you're going to try a bank. If you hit short, doesn't go. Safety is probably a smarter shot.
I don't know what he says. Huh.
Wait, just about went. Wow.
Yeah.
Pretty fortunate outcome. I think you can see that. Oh, yeah, you can see the 3.
Hard to figure out what to do with the 3, though, because, you scratch, you go off the left side.
Yep.
Double kiss, you go off right there, and you can't go to the right because of the 8. Yeah, it's kind of a little problem. I wonder if it's touching the rail. If you can slow roll to it.
I was hoping he could hit full ball and just tuck behind that 8, but I don't think he can.
Yeah,
He's
it looks pretty straight, although who knows.
Yeah. And again, this is Raymond out of Fairfield, California, giving a shout out to Ron and Kevin Scheisler at Doghouse Billiards.
Yes, definitely.
He had the point here, lost that first set, but trying to come back and take down this championship.
Yeah.
Other fella here is Casey. He's from San Diego.
Sending out love to all his family and his special pool community.
Yeah.
He's a sentimental guy.
He certainly is. And a heck of a shooter.
Yeah, definitely.
Hard break.
I haven't liked this rack so far. I still don't like it.
Yeah,
It doesn't look very fun. This 3 might go.
Oh, yeah, he's got enough of the ball to make it. You're just leading the wrong direction.
Yeah, it just, like I say, this whole rack looks awkward.
Oh,
Yeah,
hit that nice.
that's
Did
what
it get
I'm
out
talking
there?
about. Yeah.
Gosh, after making a good shot, too.
Oh, that's too bad. He
Brutal.
couldn't hit that much better.
You know what I like here?
Ah,
It's a jump cue.
yeah. Yeah, he's especially the edge of the ball. Now, I played Chris Melling. What a crummy way to start a story, but it happened. I played Chris Melling. Chris Melling cut this 4-ball to the bottom right-hand corner pocket like he left himself there on purpose. Seriously, he didn't even look over to check the angle. He just shot it in the corner on a 9-foot at Derby, yeah. Now,
You know what they call Chris Melling, right?
I was probably making him feel confident
Yeah.
at the time, by the way. Yes, the magician, yeah, and it was magic.
There aren't many people out there who could get away with also being the magician.
The magician, yeah.
Like, there's got to be something pretty phenomenal that guy
Right.
does. I think he's going to try and melling that ball right in. Wow.
Nice try.
That looked pretty magical.
That was pretty strong.
Not quite there, though. You know what's changed? Everything. I love this rack.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah.
I mean, after you make this 4-ball, you're looking good.
Yeah. No, if you can pocket the 4, you're doing good.
Don't want to leave yourself too wide on this 5. It'd be really nice to stay on the right side of the table coming back from the 5 to the 6 and not have to go over and back. I play this with high inside. Perfect timing.
Oh, brutal. He missed it, guys.
Yep.
Can you mute me, please?
I can. Well, I tell you, even better position now. This is really natural for Casey. Cuts it nice and thin, doesn't overhit that ball, and that's the key to that shot. This is tricky. If he's not running around 3 rails, you got to make sure you draw that ball really well, or you're going to come across like that. Yep. So that's a situation where draw is so important because you got to get that draw. You got to be moving backwards before you make contact with that rail. Otherwise, all that momentum is going to push you back to the left side of the table. So kind of making things more trickier than they needed to be there. He's made some incredible cut shots here, but I think he's kind of got to bank this one.
Yeah, this is definitely a bankable shot.
Either that or lay it behind the 9. What I don't like about laying up behind the 9 is you got to be like frozen on the 9. You're going to push that 6-ball into a pretty makeable space.
Yep. Yeah, the speed you'd have to hit it, you'd leave him straight into the side pocket if you didn't get him hooked.
Just looking at cutting it.
Oh.
Wow.
Casey has the touch.
That was pretty.
I like it. Casey knew he could just slide off of that 6-ball. I have a similar shot. I like that, Casey. It's a powerful move.
Man, terrific shot. Yeah, and not really the same shot option here for Ray. Can definitely bank this ball 2 rails back to the center of the head rail. I like that.
Yeah.
You don't like it?
There's not much I like right now. I think he has to bank it. He's got to go for it. I don't see a safe. I don't like trying to tuck it up behind the 9. I just don't see it as, I think you'll regret it.
Yeah.
I don't really care what hole he banks it at, whatever one he likes. I almost like banking it to the top left because it gets the cue ball around.
Like
Yeah,
you said,
see, and
that's
this is
why.
what you were talking about. Yeah. See, personally, I would have rather flown at a corner pocket
And
for the
headed-
bank
yeah.
and just, I'm crossing my fingers, and if I make it, I get to win.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's funny that we do all this work to make sure that we're not making that decision, which is just like, well, take the bank, hope you make it.
Right.
But eventually it all boils down to, okay, if eventually you're going to have to take the shot and make it.
Right. Right.
So it's an interesting mental game we play with ourselves.
Nice. Yeah, Casey wants to win, that's for sure.
Yes, he does. He's got a stern stroke. I feel like that ball knows what it's going to do.
Yep.
It gets hit. All right, 1 9-ball away from tying this up. Nice.
1-1.
1-1, race to 4 for all the cheese. And again, a $4,575 payout for first and $3,000 for second.
Wow.
So this is a $1,600 race to 4. That's big. I've never played a $1,600 race to 4.
No, I agree. I have not either. Yeah, boy, it'd be nice to do good one of these 8-ball tournaments coming up, or any of these tournaments.
Right.
Yeah, cash in on some cash.
I would really like to take this down.
$4,500 would be fun.
I think this 8-ball's got to be big. I don't even want to look at the number, but it's got to.
Do they have often? They haven't been having the first place. Oh,
Yeah,
the 8-ball the one that we're in tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they're showing first place price?
Probably not. You're probably right. 8-ball singles gold. Yeah, it doesn't look like payouts are listed yet.
Yeah. Should pay out pretty good, though. No, shape on the 1.
All right.
Yeah, I like his odds here. Just following that 1 down, 2 in the side. And then he's going to have to see how he lands for the 4. He really would preferably want to put that 4 in the right-hand side pocket.
Yeah.
And the 5's on the top left. Yeah, if he can get to where he's making the 4, he's got real good chance of running out.
And that's a sign of a good player right there. Somebody who's already looking at that 3rd ball. They're not saying, how am I going to get on this 2 ball? He's like, well,
right.
What I need to know is where I need to be on the 2 ball to get to where I need to be on the 4 ball.
Yep.
3 balls ahead, one of the keys to 9 ball.
Yep.
And after you get 3 balls ahead, the next shot, you get 3 balls ahead.
Yep.
It's interesting to watch these great players. They analyze things so quickly, and it doesn't seem like they're doing that kind of stuff. But
right, but the
majority of them have just done it for so long that that's how their brain naturally thinks. It's a pretty little shot.
I slid over there. Okay, so I think maybe the 4 goes to the bottom left-hand corner pocket.
Yeah,
and that's what he's thinking. But I
And
don't think he landed correctly to get there. But I think that's what he was hoping for.
No, I think he's going to hit up past this. I mean, first diamond. Yeah, that's too high. You're going to leave yourself a tough shot.
Yeah.
But what, I mean, you're going to force it around to come from here down here. Leave yourself a back cut on the 4. You're almost better off leaving yourself the tough cut on the 4 in the lower left-hand corner pocket. Yeah, so didn't want to slide quite that much.
I'm not saying I'd do it, but I would have to think about doing a 2-5 combination just so I could send the cue ball to, or excuse me, a 2-7 combo just so I could send the cue ball underneath the 5 ball. If that makes sense.
Got it. So you're just pushing the 2 into the side.
Yeah, and a combo to nowhere. Don't get me wrong. Just yeah. Yeah.
And here you go. You got a shot at it.
I'm going to say if he pockets the 4 ball, he's probably going to have shape on the 5.
I think so too. Do you ever do that? Do you ever get to where you want to go and you look at it and you're like, oh, that's a terrible shot. Why did I think that was what I wanted?
Yep. The worst for me is when I convince myself a ball goes, and then when I finally get on it, I realize it doesn't go. Like, what am I, 14? What am I doing?
Oh, he's back cutting it.
Does it back cut? I didn't think it would.
Maybe so, maybe not, but it didn't this time.
It didn't this time, yeah.
All right.
Enough Casey a decent little out. Casey's excited for the double dip. I'll tell you what.
Yes, he is. I mean, Casey, the first set was really, I think it's easy to come in. You've been playing, and you kind of have nothing to lose. You already made it to the finals, and you're like, shoot, I got to beat this guy twice. But then after that first win, all of a sudden you're like, all right.
This is real. Yeah,
totally.
Make this happen.
I think the second set's tough.
Yeah.
I can get so hung up on just being 2 inches too far to the left here. And I really got to just get over that. And because I can totally control this ball, you know. But I get afraid of doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
He's still looking good. He's got a nice little over and back. This is a pretty basic shot, but probably a little harder than it
Rather be
needed to be.
straight on it, though. Yeah, he leaned into it almost as far as like the angle. Yeah.
So we got the over
he's starting to
part.
play really confidently.
Yeah.
That's when it's a good time to be scared of your opponent.
Yeah.
He starts quickly making shots because he can't wait to make the next one. Yeah, he's feeling it.
Yes, he is.
He's feeling it. We've all felt it enough times to recognize when somebody else is feeling it.
I am definitely moving that template rack. As the guy who's been griping about not using the template rack, I'm definitely going to move it there. Looking good. Wow. Ken is feeling smooth.
Well done, Ken. Yeah,
Ken going up 2-1 and breaking.
Yeah, breaking 9-ball. I mean, that's a big swing right there, man.
Especially after a 9-ball break last set. Let's see if he can do it again. Like we said, this is the 2022 BCA World Championship here. We're with Bad Boys TV. This is Summerfield and Mike D. And we are brought to you by Littman Lights, Diamond Billiard Products, OB Custom Cues, and mostly all of you guys. The Jones family. Rick Jones. Rick Jones, Kenny Jones, Bonnie Jones.
Right?
Jones.
Making it happen.
Also brought to you by Break and Run Trucking. Can't forget John Dawson.
That's right.
John on his way right now. Here's how much driving this guy does. We're going to stay in Las Vegas for another week. He's going to go to Indiana and then come back. And he's like, don't worry, I'll be back by Wednesday. Like, ugh. That just doesn't sound awesome. But John doing it all for us, all for Diamond, all for the players.
Yep.
It's pretty sweet.
No,
So
he's
big
a
shout
great
out
guy,
to
too. I
him.
really like that guy.
He's great. All right, there you see that hard rack coming out. And watch for that 9-ball. He's been going for the lower left-hand corner pocket.
Yeah, breaking from the middle. He's definitely hoping for some 9-ball action. I see Tyler Styler.
Tyler Steyer, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that 9-ball was going for it.
Unfortunately, cue ball 2. This is just the opportunity Ray needs, so here we go. Ball in hand. Everything's wide open. 8 balls to go.
Blake? What's Blake's last name?
Blake Baker.
Blake Baker. I see Blake Baker.
Blake beat Shane in the Rum Runner and then beat...
Yeah.
Another super solid pro, Alban Ocean, in this tournament here.
Yeah, the Rum Runner. Yeah. Good for him, man. That's really great.
That is pretty sweet. There's a lot of pool going on right now, man. Did you see the list of the women's BCA or WPL?
No.
They got a big tournament going on right now.
Really?
And yeah. Rum Runner just happened. We got a bunch of just some great pool coming up. We got Lincoln City, Oregon, the Western BCA Championship, Texas State Open coming up. Pretty exciting. Pool's back. What do you always say?
Pool is cool.
Pool's cool.
Yeah.
Mike D said that. For the amount of thought that Ray puts into his game, I want him to do a little more with that shot. I get that the side pocket's there, so you're not really wanting to go one way or the other. But it just seems like...
Oh, bummer.
He's a really good, solid player. Leaves him treetop, though.
Yeah.
And end to end, this is going to be really hard for Ken to get back on this ball.
Yeah, he's got to thread the needle in between the 9 and the 7 and get back up and avoid the scratch on the 4-ball, or hooking on the 4-ball and avoid scratches throughout all of that. Not hit another ball. I don't think he's doing anything I just said.
Oh, it didn't go.
I don't think he was trying to do anything I just said. Nor should he have.
Nor should he have. He definitely cut it thin. I think he was trying to stay inside that, which is obviously not the way to go. Pretty natural shape here for Ray. And boy, this rack just turned around in a huge way. He's looking good. Real natural shot here. I kind of like shooting this to aim at the 4-ball, but just to barely touch the 4-ball.
That may have been a little hard. That's perfect.
Perfect. What a shot.
Perfect.
All right. Do you go 2 rails and come out here, or do you just pop and slide out?
Pop it.
Pop it.
Pop it, pop it.
Yep, and you definitely want to. I guess it doesn't matter. You can take the 4-ball and use the cue ball up against the head rail, or you can go to the side rail. Only issue with the side rail is that 7-ball. Got himself a little bit straight here.
Straight back draw? No, no, no. Yeah. I still like the ball. I like how the balls are sitting.
Yeah.
I think it's hard to go too wrong. He's definitely a little straight, but I think he can manufacture an angle.
I think so too.
And do what he likes.
Wow, right around
nice
it.
Shot.
Between the 6 and that side. That's a touchy shot there. Well played. All right, going to draw back a couple diamonds to take that 7-ball. Man, I played a ball last night. I missed a gap that I had to roll about 3 inches forward into.
Yeah.
Missed the gap, and so I had to take a probably diamond to the second diamond and then draw back to a 3-inch window. And drilled it. So
really?
I missed the roll forward.
The easy one, yeah.
Yeah. I felt like pretty silly. All right. Right side of that and everything. Good shot, Ray.
Yeah, he's trying to even things up at 2-2. Nice.
Just dead stop.
Have you got a chance to say hi to Mark White?
I have.
Nice to see him.
Yeah, he's a busy guy right now. Hasn't been quite as talkative this time, but they got a big tournament going on. Doghouse in the house, bringing it back to 2-2 and breaking Ray Mercado.
Yeah, I think he's probably aware of some division.
Oh, I think so.
Oh, yeah.
I got to play some one pocket last night. I'd say
Did
someone.
you really?
I got to play one game of one pocket.
Where at?
Oh, I played on one of these Predator tables out there.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was fun.
Did you get into a fight with the ref?
No fights. Fight free this year. Doing everything I can to keep it that way. Billy Torpedo over there.
Yeah, a lot to be said on Facebook about those tables right now.
I couldn't even believe some of the rolls that I saw.
Yeah.
Nice break there.
6, 7, 8. All right, so I made a ball.
Well, you can't ask for much more there. That's a great break.
Yep. Now, you said something a while ago that I agree with, where I'm grabbing that magic rack first thing, especially on a break like that, where I'm hoping to run out, man. I don't want to have to stop when I'm on the 6-ball to grab it. I'm getting it now.
I think there's this thing that some people do where it's the what can I compare it to? It's like cool to leave it. It's like, oh, I'm not even going to be bothered with that. I'm just going to shoot right over it. And I'm not saying that about any of the players
I know
here.
what you're saying, Yep. Like leaving the flag in the hole in golf, except I think that gives you an advantage. But I know there's some people that don't take the time to go do that. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
All right, got himself a little high on that. All right, so got a little more work than he needed. Probably would have rolled
The guy
that.
with the diamond 9-foot here, Steve. What's his name?
I think it is Steve.
I think it's Steve something too.
I keep taunting him that we're gonna play some one pocket. Oh,
Oh, the boy.
little Woodward. Well, that's hilarious. Skylar Woodward getting lectured by the refs about his child. I mean, who's going to give a guy a hard time about a kid? I don't care what match you're playing.
I saw
It's your kid, dude.
Jason Shaw, his kid running down. Oh boy, just running pell-mell,
Yeah.
and Jason looking horrified.
Totally.
Yeah.
I love it, man. I love seeing Jason here with his kid. I love seeing
Me
Sky
too.
and Ashley
Yeah,
here with their
of course,
kiddo.
Of course, no good for them.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things that gives a good face to billiards. You know,
I agree. Yeah, I agree.
Seeing that whole family be welcome
She's
here.
a good mama too. He's a good dad. They really
Yeah.
like that kiddo. Now you can tell on Facebook when somebody's really into their kid and enjoying it. Yeah, they're having a good time.
Do they just have the one?
Yeah.
Or- yeah. Okay. I don't know why I thought they had a second. Yeah, it was fun being able to hang out them a little bit at Derby and not having the kiddo, and now seeing them in Vegas with the kiddo.
The kiddo,
Very cool.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Good for them.
Wanted a little more speed out of that. Leaves himself a longer cut here. Still very makeable. Pretty natural shape, too. As long as you
Have
don't
you seen
roll
Jose
too low.
Perica here?
I passed by Jose Perica.
Okay, I saw him.
At least I thought it was
Yeah,
Jose
it was
Perica.
Jose Perica. Yeah, but he
He's
hasn't
tiny,
been around very
right?
much. Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Oh, brutal.
Oh, sit,
But it's
6
interesting
ball.
seeing him here.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that was one of the earliest, just like dominant Filipino forces.
Yeah, yes. I beat him in 2010 at the bar table. No,
In
at
Reno.
the Reno Open. Yeah, on the
Cool.
9-foots. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Hill got him 9-8.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's going to be exciting.
It was. Yeah, it was. At that point, it was the biggest thing I had ever done in pool by far. Yeah.
How'd you do in the tournament?
9th through 12th. It was the biggest thing I'd done in pool.
Dude,
so
that's
far.
awesome.
Yeah, no, I had a good turnout that tournament.
Well, hi back at you there, Daniel Morton from Muskogee. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for enjoying the stream, everybody. Thanks for letting people know what's going on. We're going to be bringing live pool to you all week here. Please hit that like button. Let your friends know. And come see us for a bunch more pool. Keep us company.
Yeah, definitely sign up for notifications and all that. Bad Boy has events every month or so, doing something big. Worth
Yeah, we
checking
got a
out.
ton of pool coming at you. Kind of just got to play this bank, huh? No. It's a pretty good safe.
Yeah, 2-2, I can understand why they're both being tentative, and this is a big match right here.
Yeah. Can't really tell how much he can. Oh, that's worse than I
Ouch,
thought. Nice
yeah.
save.
Yeah,
Excellent
you're right.
shot, Ray.
I thought he was going to be able to, with some English, really kick that, but you can't, but he's jacking up a little bit.
It's going to hit it thin, though, yeah.
Wow, he almost cut it in,
Almost
man.
got really fortunate. All right.
That was a good swing.
That's exactly what Ray wanted out of this.
Yep.
Here's
yeah,
your
that was
chance.
the whole point of doing that for Ray. We have a Bad Boy group text, and it's funny. Every night you can see everyone get hungry at about 11 p.m. and realize immediately that nothing is open.
The scramble is hilarious.
It's the saddest group of people in the world. Everyone's starving, and they realize that, everything's
So
closed.
TGI Fridays? All right, TGI Fridays.
Right. Yep.
What's great, it's not even that everything's closed. It's just that nobody's really willing to, like, it's so funny. Yeah. I'll shut up. I was going to say, I'll go do that every night, but I would rather not be married to that. This is tricky. You overdraw this ball, and all of a sudden you end up under the 8 ball. Oh, but that's
that
the
was a
punch
great
right
shot.
there.
Yes.
Perfect
Yeah,
shot.
right. He needed to bounce off of that rail and not just suck it back. Yeah, that was a great shot, man. Oh, he's out there walking fast too. I just copped a peek at him, and yeah, boy, he's feeling it
good.
too. Yeah.
Man, getting out of that shot, you feel real good. Play a lockdown safe, end up with exactly what you want.
Yeah. Yeah, 2-2. Yeah, he's taking over.
Here we go.
Attempted to. In Lawton in June, yeah, you better know it. Bad Boys.
Taking a 3-2 lead. Nice work there for Ray
Nice
Mercado.
work, Ray.
Old School, you're very welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, loving this. Pool is cool. Pool is back. Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yeah, people are ready to get out of the house, you can tell.
Yeah, they are.
People are ready to pick up their pool cues and have a hobby again. Yeah, very fun. Yeah, it's nice to be here.
Absolutely. Big break here for Ken Stevens out of San Diego, giving a shout out to, like you said, all his family and friends in the pool community.
Yep, and he's had some good 9-ball breaks. We'll see if he can get the golden break off of this.
Yeah. Ooh. Sky Woodward is sitting over there on the floor playing with his kid in front of a match. I think that's just
sweet.
Adorable.
Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Even Skylar's not too bluegrass badass to hang out with his kid on the floor and play some toys.
Exactly. Yeah, his son seems to like trucks, I've noticed.
What match are
They
they
have
watching?
trucks they pull out, and he's just like, yeah. All right, Casey.
Not as much motion on the 9, but pocketing that ball.
Oh, boy, that's a nice break. Is it 2-go? No, I don't think so, but the 7 sure does. He's got a nice carom off the 2-7. Nice shot. Yeah, like I said, this 7 goes all day. I want that guy's sweatshirt. See the ref?
Yeah, I do
I want
too.
his sweatshirt.
I like that one. Good hit there. I don't imagine you were thinking he was going to hit that hard.
No. Can he see? No. Okay, he's got to go around first.
Boy, you know what I like here?
What's that?
I'm just being redundant. A jump cue.
Oh, a jump cue. Oh, I see. Yeah. I agree.
He looks like he.
Okay.
Just sucking up behind it.
Hey, that was smooth.
That 4-ball helped out a lot.
Yeah. Nice shot, Casey.
Yes, indeed. All right, here we go. Ray Mercado. In kind of a similar situation as he put Ken in last time. I mean, this is pretty wide open table here. You got to do something with this 2-ball.
Yep. I think I go into the 2 at medium speed and hope for the best. I want to slam it like I'm 14, but man. Of course, yeah, definitely. Hey, what's up, Jeff? Yeah, I definitely remember Kid Delicious. Yeah, he's was an exciting guy, fun guy. Nice to have some personality in the pool world. Hey, my advice to anybody on the stream, even if you like hot girls, don't click those links. They know that you like hot girls, and they're trying to trick you.
Yeah.
We'll try and get rid of that stuff soon, and we just report
It's a trap.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for joining the chat. And yes, we do remember old Kid Delicious.
I liked him.
You read that book? He's got a pretty good one.
Does he? Yeah, no.
It's funny. I was talking to my mom. I saw a player from Butte, Montana here, and we're talking about Butte, and somehow books came up. She's like, "Oh, you should stop by my little library and grab a book." And he's like, "Miss, I thought we established that I'm from Butte, Montana. We don't read in Butte, Montana."
That's funny.
Which is definitely a generalization, but if you're from Montana, a pretty funny one. Most people from Butte would laugh at that. It's the trouble with Baby in that I love the speed he hit it at, but it's so easy to undercut that ball. It just doesn't cut true.
Yep.
Old School, you will not be disappointed, man. Great storyteller. Phenomenal book. There you can get that little top spin kill.
Thank you, Jeff.
All right, probably going to draw to that right side rail and back out. Bobbling that ball. Wow, and that ball rolled wide.
All right.
I thought Ray was going to have a great shot, but this is harder than I thought.
Yeah, I agree. He kind of has natural shape for the 4. If he can cut that 3 and he'll come around.
A lot of distance between that cut. Yeah, I think the cut, it's kind of a little harder to control the speed. But I guess if you're playing with outside, you create a longer...
that was the right stroke. That was the right stroke, yeah.
Yeah, look, ran it up. I mean, that would have been a great shot.
Yeah. Now, it would have been tough to get from the 5 from there, but whatever.
Yeah.
This is a little more awkward. He has to cut this 3 so thin. That cue ball is flying up. He may almost wish that the cue ball hits the 4 on its way back up. It's going to come pretty far. Oh, great speed. I like it. That was smart.
Man, he plays some wicked saves.
That's a smart,
great shot there,
right there.
Casey.
He wants the money.
Yes, indeed.
$1,600. Right? Seriously.
And a 2-3 race. That's some money.
Boy, Kenny working his tail off as always.
Yes, he is. He got that same hustling jersey as you. You
Did
got
he?
that one, right?
No,
Oh, you didn't?
That one?
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh, for some reason I thought you did.
No. I got mine are like tracksuit looking.
That worked out pretty well.
Nice hit. All right. We've had some awkward racks. I would say the last almost 4 or 5 racks have been awkward.
Yeah, this is exactly where I want to be, is treetop with
right,
no pocket, no specific safe.
If this were a ring game, I would hit this so hard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, keep running 3 ball.
Yeah, see, that's the... But, I mean, honestly, anything you do is kind of a hand grenade on that shot. It's not, probably no matter what you do, it's going to come out something like that. We're going to go, oh, shoot, what was I doing?
It did go maybe just far enough to make this 3 ball a more difficult shot.
I agree. Oh, definitely. Oh, it's definitely a thin cut. Yeah, and the speed on that cue ball is going to be pretty big.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you're probably making contact with the 4 ball coming off there.
Yeah.
Almost definitely. Oh, caught the point. And it's not getting any easier. This is a tough one here for Ken Stevens. Luckily not jacked up over a ball, but he is jacked up over the rail. This is one where I really just roll this ball.
I like, especially because of where the 8 is, it makes me feel confident just rolling the 3. Because if I make the 3, I can just kind of push the 4 down there, and it's going to make the 8. You know?
Yeah. Yep. Exactly.
Oh, Hillbilly Charlie Bryant. I like that guy. I sharked the heck out of him at Derby. He was playing on the table next to me.
Old
And
hillbilly.
I was in his way every time he turned around. I was in his way, and I was in his way. I was like an amateur APA player on his 5th beer. I really was. I'm apologizing left
so
and right
funny.
to the guy. I'm like, oh man, I am that guy right now, aren't I?
The first match
Brutal.
I commentated of hillbillies, I had no idea who he was, and they're like, you don't know hillbilly, and I'm like, no. I was calling him hillbilly, and I'm like, I hope I'm not pissing this guy off, and they're like, no, I'm pretty sure you'll be all right.
There was a time when he was almost like a WWF wrestler personality.
Of Pool.
He only wore overalls.
Uh-huh.
I mean, any tournament you saw him, he'd be
He
wearing
always
overalls.
had his dog.
I don't know nothing
I
about
don't know
that.
about
But he was pushing the hillbilly thing. He really was. And he had a break cue, and he had a break video of how to break.
The big break.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Yeah, it was him in his garage, right? I think you were telling me about
right.
that.
Yeah.
Well, you guys got some good memories there, man. Getting to drive Danny around in his young age, that had to be pretty cool.
I bet. Oh, that was a foul. I wonder if they'll call it or not.
Yeah.
Good for them. I like that. This game should be like golf,
I agree.
If it's a bad hit, it's a bad hit. If you don't know, you don't know. That's okay. But if you know, yeah.
Ugh, that's heartbreaking. Man.
WWF, yes, thanks, Jeff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, he was bigger than life. That's back when they also had, do you remember the drill sergeant? The drill sergeant was a pool player who had his academy, and he dressed up like, again, WWF, like a drill sergeant, and he had a special break cue.
I am aging myself and not having any knowledge of this.
Listen, I'm telling you what, Cyndi Lauper made WWF so popular that pool started doing some WWF
Said
stuff.
Cyndi Lauper made it so
All
popular?
right, that was a decent shot before away. Yes, Cyndi
Yeah, it
Lauper
was.
went with Lou Agano or whatever the guy's name was.
What did Cyndi?
She was in all them wrestling videos and them wrestling music videos.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know
shot.
that.
Nice shot.
Wow, man, that's a
You have some
huge,
YouTubing to do, my
huge
friend.
set.
And she was real popular at the time too. This was Goonies, stuff like, right around then.
I guess I remember that. Wrestling was never really my thing.
I'm surprised.
Well, thank you. I do wear a lot of spandex. I can see why that would be.
You're a good-sized fella, and I would imagine you would have been successful at wrestling, and people tend to do what they're successful at. That's all I mean by I'm surprised.
Yeah, I was married to the water at a young age. All right, looks like Ken taking a little break here, and I think that might be me taking a little break here too.
Where's more?
Coming back with a $1,600 race to 2 here in no time at all.
All right.
Don't go anywhere. And we're back here at the 2022 BCA World Championship. This is Summerfield and Mike D with Bad Boys TV, bringing you the Silver Division 9-ball finals here. This is Ray Mercado at the table right now, playing Ken Stevens. Ray had the point. Ken Stevens took down that first set, and they're 3-3. This is a $1,600 race to 2. Break a huge advantage here. So far, Ray's had a lot of luck with his break. Using a template rack, still breaks the balls pretty hard, so let's see what he can do with that one ball. 6 ball in the lower right-hand corner. Goes easily. Let's see if he can get a shot on the one. Ooh, ties up. All right, so funky on the opening ball. Funky little 4-8 there. Looks like the 4 might creep by. Getting that rack off the table. I do think that 1 passes the 5 to go in the corner pocket. Maybe not. Might be seeing a safe here. Opening shot safety. Right to take his time on this one. This is a big set, a big game here. He's looking at making this ball. Hard to say if he has room. He definitely had room. Oh, man. Well, he wouldn't have liked that 2 ball anyway. That's a tough opening shot, man, to get left. But nothing too easy here for Casey either. Yeah, he'd really like to roll forward and take that 2 on the side, but that's just not easy. You're going to be on the wrong side, getting back to the 3 ball. I like pushing forward and coming back out. Oh, and he misses that ball. So far, the break not working out for either player. I think I like to play this 1 up to the head rail and roll the cue ball up on the 5. Not a real viable shot here. Not a great combo. I was just saying I like to.
Yeah, I like your idea. Yeah, drift the cue ball to the right so it's sitting on this side of the 5 ball and the 1 ball's on the other side of the 5 ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, just make sure you get a rail, basically.
Yeah.
Even if you don't get the hook, you've left him, semi-tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. There's not a lot of great options here. He may be trying the 1-8 combo just because it's 3-3 and a race to 5, and he figures he wants to go for it.
Yeah. He might be trying to put the 1 underneath the 8-4. I don't like that as much. Tries to, and I don't know if he got a hook there. I think he might be able to see the edge of that 1. Whew, that's tight if you can.
I think that he can see it but not make it.
No,
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm in a nice position to be able to peek around things a little bit and see a real-life view. The place is packed right now, man.
Yeah.
Pretty busy right now for 9:30 at night. It's nice to see the event hopping. Oh, I was wrong. I was
Could see it.
makeable.
Overrolled it a little bit. Does he get around it? All right.
Yeah.
All right, lots of love for both these players out there.
So much pressure. Jesus, is scary. Seriously, people at home watching this just know these guys are scared to death like it's Halloween and they're 4 years old on their first trick-or-treating. I mean, this is just scary.
It's a really nice shot.
Great shot.
Casey not forcing anything offensive there, realizing he had an easy way to play it safe, and I mean, just taking all that pressure off him and putting it back on Ray.
A lot of his choices have been those of a mature player who's playing the odds, almost like a poker player that's just playing the hand he's dealt the best that he can. Yeah.
In most games of strategy, saying, oh, well, you just play a real simple game would be a criticism. And in pool, it's anything but, because if you're capable of playing a simple game, you're doing a lot to make it look that way.
No, I agree. We'll have our first jump cue. I believe from Ray.
I am stunned. I can't believe that this is the first time we've seen a jump cue. I figured these were both just players that didn't jump.
I know what you mean.
And this is not an easy jump right here. Yeah, this is a tough one here. Again, it's a really high jump, and it's a thin hit on the 2. So you're already aiming for the edge of the ball, and you're putting a lot of English on this ball.
I feel like he's a little much. Yeah.
A little steep.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's hard. Well, no walk in the park here for Ken, but that safety proven to be very productive.
Yeah, I wonder if Ken is going to wish that he had maybe done that kind of a shot earlier in this match. You
Yeah.
know, yeah.
Yeah.
Not that he's not doing great. Don't get me wrong, but I wonder if that, yeah, that was very successful.
I just think about how many shots we saw here where we're like, oh, that's definitely a jump shot.
Right, right. And he never did it. No, I
Yeah.
agree.
I feel like everybody wants to slide between that 4 or 5, but I just want to come around the left side of all that.
You're really supposed to. It's part of the handed thing, because he's not left-handed. But really, you're definitely supposed to take that 2 ball to the right-hand corner and bring the cue ball on the left side of the table up for the 3. Yeah, it's just your brain doesn't like it because it's offhanded, you know.
I think he's looking at another foul here.
Oh,
and it's hard
interesting.
it's hard to not consider when you're that close to the ball and you have a real natural safe. And I mean, that's one of the.
Hey, it's a good point, man. He's on 1 already, right?
Yep.
Yeah. No, I think it's a good strategy.
At some point, I think the pool gods can punish you for overutilizing that.
Oh, definitely make you wish you had gone for it, but still, yeah.
Because yeah, boy, that's a pretty smooth run out here. So we're gonna lock him down again here. 2 ball going up towards that 9 ball, and hopefully the cue ball frozen right behind that 4. And this is, if you got a strategy, if you're Mike D, you're counting right now, because it's really hard to not be like, this guy.
Yep.
What's he doing? But yeah, you got to block all that out and realize, I mean, you got an opportunity here that this could really work out.
Yeah, that's a big 2 ball is the thing. He didn't change the angle at the end off the cue ball. If the cue ball just follows the same angle that the 2 went, it's a hit. And I don't know if that makes sense, but you kind of want to change that a little bit. He needed to get on the other side of the 4 ball, so it wasn't quite so easy of a 1-rail kick.
I want to kick this really soft because I'm hoping to thin off the top side of the 2 and get behind the 8.
I think that's the right way to shoot this is yeah, slow roll. Not slow roll, but definitely soft, yeah. Slamming it, you're never going to luck anything in from that position. It's just not, you know. Yeah.
I like Ray's game. I like that he's slow, he's diligent, he's got a great stroke.
Right.
And again, that's kind of the difference that you see between silver and gold players and then gold and platinum players also, is just these precarious situations. You have a little more control of what to do.
Yeah, no, I agree.
All these guys can run out.
Right, no, I agree. I saw Stephanie Hefner.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Boy, is she a solid player. I wonder what she's playing.
Great. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to talk to her. I feel like I'm always so busy in a hurry here.
Yeah.
Always walking fast, always running late.
Oh, man.
Okay, he's on 2.
Yep, just got around the back there.
But yeah, now if you're Ray, you really probably want to run these out. Trying to get a 3 foul right now is going to be tough. There's
Silly.
Just not. Yeah.
But again, you get yourself ball in hand again, and having him on 2 and knowing that is
It's powerful. Yeah.
advantageous.
Exactly. This is why I don't like to bring my cue back and forth, because I have thought to myself 90 times, don't forget your cue, dude.
Don't leave your cue down there.
Don't leave your cue, bro.
Huh. All right. It's just rolling right up on it. Oh, man. Wow.
All right, so we left Ray
Huge.
A bank at the 2 ball, or he can thin the 2 and bring the cue ball back up to maybe get under the 9 ball.
You want to make sure not to scratch here. I wonder if you warned him. For all the players out there, if you put your opponent on 2 fouls, you have to tell them on the incoming of their inning that they're on 2 fouls. No matter what. Otherwise, it doesn't count. He's playing that bank, isn't he? Oh, man. Playing the 2-way and looking good, man.
Nice.
Great
yeah,
shot.
That was a great shot. Yeah,
well
done.
Executed there, Ray.
Oh, this has been one heck of a match.
It really has.
It goes on and on and
Man,
on and on.
if he pulled out a jump cue now, I'd be like, what's going on here?
Okay.
Make it happen.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Can he see it to make it? No.
But then I think of a previous situation where we had a whole locked room, and I mean...
Yeah, but I mean, we can bring our own lock.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, I hear you.
But you're totally right. It's never going to be. All right. Are you banking this? I'd like to play safe, but
I don't think it banks anywhere.
Oh, it definitely banks on the side.
Yeah, if I thought it could bank on the side, yeah.
Oh, you don't think you can come one rail to the left side? Why not?
Maybe he can. I don't think he can see enough of it, but maybe he can.
You could be right.
No, I think with like a masse kind of a stroke, really jacked up. No, you could pull that cue ball back and bank the 2-ball 1 rail.
Oh, and I was not thinking pull it back. I was thinking passing bank.
Oh, yeah.
I like those banks. Calling a ref here, huh? Whoa, no way, and he made that ball.
Wow, I didn't think that went, dude.
I didn't think that was makeable at all. That could not have been any closer, man.
Wowzers. This is exciting. Thank you, Jeff. I agree. We do this a few times a year, and I'm always surprised at how it is. It's kind of intense at the end, man.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. Yeah.
$1,600 here. It's a long bridge.
Oh, that's a well-controlled long bridge. Whoa, brutal.
Wow. Old school.
Old school,
totally
yeah.
right.
Oh, my God, yeah.
Yeah,
nerves is such a huge thing.
I was talking to a friend who was talking about this Predator series, and I was like, do you like watching that? And he's like, no, not at all. And I was like, why? He's like, I'm not going to watch rotation. It's like, you don't like watching the best players in the world play like one of the standard games? And he's like, no, it's just boring. It's connect the dots. It's short races. And I was like, that's why it's so. I mean, these guys can't make a single mistake.
Yeah.
And again, at this level, when you're playing for this kind of cash, it's not even just a pool anymore. It's what the person does. I find myself like late in a set, I'll shift my eyes from the table to my opponent and just see what it is they're doing. I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to be doing that because
nice
you're
shot.
But
no, I know what you're saying.
But every now and then you see him and you're like, oh, you are crumbling right now.
Right, yes. Yep.
I almost hit Kenny with a paper airplane, and I was proud. And then I thought that was a really bad idea.
It's Colby, I bet you don't want to give a paper airplane to.
You're probably right. Looking good.
Nice.
I still.
Wow, 2 balls to get on the hill.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
And that's why I count. Because when you're looking at this shot, if you think to yourself, only two more
Only
balls
two
and I'm on the hill, that's not good. There's no purpose in thinking that except negative purposes. Yeah, that is seriously, that is
4,
literally why I
5,
count. Yep,
6.
seriously.
Wow, well
Great
executed shot.
man. Great shot.
And yeah, I mean, under that kind of pressure, that's a really good shot.
Seriously, a subtle little shot like that is tough action.
Doghouse in the house, 4-3, 1 game away from this victory.
Wow.
Man, what a match it's been for Ray Mercado. And I mean, hanging on by a shred.
Seriously.
After that first set was, I mean, he got some.
It's impressive, man.
Ken got some really good rolls.
It's really
and
impressive.
both these players have just played phenomenal.
No, I agree. They played so good it makes me want to have a ham sandwich.
Like those little guys you cut up, or you going to go full ham?
Oh, I forgot that I have a full ham
Little
sandwich
guys,
at the
yeah.
place, don't I? Nice. No, I won't even have to make one.
Nice. I had to hit some balls. I do.
Yeah.
But not a lot of balls. I can't be out late. 9 a.m. I'm just so not good at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, old school. I am completely with you. And if I'm ever wondering, does that ball go? It usually means it goes because it's really hard on this monitor. But I did not think you could see enough of that ball.
Yeah, yeah.
And yeah, I mean, the poise to not only shoot and make that shot, but have it be that close to 9 ball.
Right.
Huge. Dry break. Hard rack, I don't get it. I feel like it's cutting off one of your feet.
I don't either. Yeah. Boy, tough break there.
Yeah. I mean,
Push out, I guess, huh?
Got a pretty easy 4-rail hit here. Yeah, I think I'd push.
Yeah.
Not easy. Or no, 5-rail? No, 4-rail.
Okay, I'm not really thrilled with any of the push options, though, because the push options all leave to them be getting a safe plate on me.
Yeah, but what you were looking at is like pushing towards the center of the foot.
The center of the bottom rail, because I can't, it's tough to do much else. And if I try and get hit to the right-hand side of the rail, I might hook myself on the 8-ball, and then he makes me shoot again.
I kind of want to push him. I would like to push to the left or right-hand side of the table about the second diamond so that he's like, I want this ball.
Right.
Because I want somebody to run some of these balls for me.
Yeah.
I don't see either one of these players running this rack.
I know, I agree with that. Yeah, I would agree with that. So you want to be not the one to try, basically. Right. Ooh, why don't you try? I bet you could do it. You're
probably
very good at pooling.
Probably not the sign of a great pool player.
I noticed you're a hell of a player. You should try that.
Just give that a whirl.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to get that one back.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
And if they don't give this back to you, I might be a little intimidated.
Yeah, exactly.
I need to start counting.
Forfeit.
Yeah. Just get me out of here. Well, this is the final match of the night here from Bad Boys TV. This is Summerfield and Mike D. Thank you so much for tuning in here and joining us. Big shout out to our sponsors, to OB Custom Cues, to Littman, Mike Littman over at Littman Lights.
Definitely.
Diamond Billiard Products, Break and Run Trucking, Lookout 9. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Billiard Shopping Network is always in there somewhere.
Yeah, the BSN. How could I forget?
Part of me would just want to bank this one ball into the 9 as hard as I could.
Right?
Smack.
Maybe.
3-4 in your $1,600 match.
Yeah. Woo! You got to give a woo.
Flying at it like a cowboy.
Yeehaw. Hillbilly'd be proud.
Because, I mean, it almost goes back to what you were saying as far as if you miss that as your opponent running out the rack. I mean, maybe, but, so far I would say in these last 3 or 4 racks.
Not looking that way.
It doesn't really look that way, so.
Almost looked like that ball wired up, but it didn't quite.
Yeah, I agree.
I still like a jump cue here. Yeah, he's looking at the combo.
Yeah, I would definitely jump at the combo. And I'd say hi-ya. You were thinking the crossbank too, yeah, old school.
Full cue jumping. You know, I think he might have his jump break cue with him. It's too much elevation there, huh?
Oh, you got it right. That was legal.
Yeah, oh, totally.
So there's that at least.
I noticed that on the first jump. I feel
Yeah.
like a lot of people get extreme with how much elevation they need.
Yeah, yes, oh, I agree. No, I totally agree.
Nice shot.
Oh, boy, you almost got him dead under that six ball.
Yeah. Might be dead enough to not jump. Oh, that's awesome, Jeff. Thank you very much. We will be here all week, man. And I don't know if you follow Bad Boys TV, but, man, they bring a lot of great pool streams. This stuff's always free. And they do the majority of amateur tournaments out there. And then we also do Derby City Classic. So we'll look forward to seeing you back in the room. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, the Bad Boys puts a lot of stuff out. If it's not us talking, it'll be somebody else. But it's yeah, it's always a good footage, amateur footage. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know I've got some matches on Bad Boy that I like to watch from Snoqualmie playing Mr. Stan Tarango.
Nice. I thought about doing that. I thought about putting a YouTube channel together of the matches that I played and commentated.
Oh, no.
Just so that was more accessible.
Yeah. I have a Facebook group that is just my videos of matches I've played.
The Mike D page.
That's the way it's all Mike Deichman tournament videos. That way it's all in one place.
What a great hit. Oh, man. Doesn't want that to roll in.
Shane and Alex earlier, I bet that was cool. I got to play Alex at Derby.
Are we going to see a jump cue? I don't think so. This is a very masseable ball. Ball. Casey does not seem to be a big fan of the jump cue. It's also very hittable going around that 8.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's actually gone his way not using a jump cue so far. So
yeah, he's had some great kicks.
I would have to say he's been correct so far. That was a great shot.
Yeah, he's played some really nice little nitpicky saves.
Yeah, he really has.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, here's one that's tough because you got to draw past that 3 to not touch it and not draw into the corner pocket. So that's always a fun one. Maybe he's got a little more. Oh, he's got more separation than I thought. Never mind. Should be able to do
You're
that.
right, though. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a thing. I mean, he's definitely going to have to put some.
Yeah, and I mean, if you draw the line off the top of that one ball,
yeah,
it's a littler window than it seems like.
Right.
Pretty easy to click the top of that 3.
And then the problem is if you click that 3, it doesn't go anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely worth being cognizant of.
And then, I mean, you're hitting a stroke shot, and you have to hit this very soft to not overrun it. It's a pretty thin hit. So clipped it and maybe overhit it if that's what he was trying to do. A tough call there.
He's got a nice little safety option if he needs to. Just cutting the 3 ball into the 7 and setting the key ball up table. So, yeah, we'll see what he decides to do. Obviously, he's got this 2 to worry about first. He could take the 2 and use it as a breakout ball.
I have really been liking. Oh man, yeah, he's in a great position to break that. I didn't even see the 2 ball. It's totally my bad.
Oh, yeah, he needed less 2 ball,
less
more
than
rail.
2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so now that cut shot I was talking about is a little more difficult from here. And I believe that 3 is wired on the rail, so you can't even slow roll into the 3 ball.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, you can slow roll it into the 3 and just leave the 3 up on the side rail. You just have to make sure the cue follows.
Yeah, just make sure the cue gets around. Yeah. Boy, on the hill. Yeah, these are big games right here.
Yeah, definitely right to take his time here. All right. Very nice shot. Okay, I mean, you can't ask for much more on that shot.
Ooh.
Well, I didn't see enough, but that's some pretty incredible control right there. That's a soft shot.
Seriously. Yeah, especially at this point in the game, man. Everything you do is scary. Great
swinging
hit.
at it. Really
Great
nice
hit.
try.
Yeah, that was a great hit. He definitely
I
left
like
the
that.
3 ball. Yeah, this is a big chance
Four
for
past the
Casey
9 to
to
get
come
to the
back.
6.
I would say yes.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I kind of want to break it out here. Get in trouble doing that though. Does it perfectly.
Okay, so Jason Shaw quit in the middle of a match?
Yeah, he walked out because of the tables.
Are you serious? They were rolling off that bad, huh?
Sky almost quit. I mean, I've seen. I don't want to talk too bad about nobody, but I mean, I've seen some of the most catastrophic rolls I've ever seen in pool on those tables. And I'm not trying to talk trash on anybody, but just to let everybody know, it hasn't been the diamond tables. It's been at the pro event. So
Yeah.
and I think that's just a matter of really fine tuning those things. And yeah, it's a huge deal. We watched a ball roll. I mean, a half a diamond across a table.
All right, so this is Raymond's chance. Yeah, no, I've heard the Predator tables are really having a hard time. Yeah. No.
I think I know what Mike T's going to do here. You're going to line up to take the 5-9-6 and leave the even here. And I mean, I guess I would too. What I'm going to try and get under the 5 ball to not
Yeah, I
do
would
that.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be giggling inside while I did it because I think it's so neat. When I was done, I'd want to call
be
Paul,
giggle
my friend,
counting?
and tell him, Paul, I just did that one shot. Yeah.
So funny. Well, Ray is a couple balls away from winning this set in this championship right here.
Yeah, Jeff, that's right. No, they weren't diamonds. They're the Predator tables. I don't have any problem saying that. Yeah, there's just so many ways where this ends up being just beautiful when he's done, as long as he slow rolls it.
Just roll this ball. And, yep, 5 on the, just dead into the 9.
Yeah. As long as the 9 stays.
Oh, my God. Oh, that's a heartbreaker. I can't believe that happened. Oh.
That was for $1,600, right? I mean, if you think about it, right?
Yeah.
A shot that I don't think I've ever seen happen before in my life
So
for
crazy.
$1,600 with the 9
Wow.
right. I mean, dude. Yeah, now he could still win, but he could lose right now, too. I mean, how heartbreaking.
Yeah, and I mean, Ray, when you're
Wow.
watching this later, that's one where just playing that shot. Nice.
Yeah,
and
Jeff, that's
easy.
what I've been hearing. Shane Van Boney said some stuff on Facebook that I was really surprised that he was willing to just come out and say.
I guess that's why I'm just trying to not say anything. I feel like the message is out there, and I just feel like I'm just browbeating at this point.
I get you. I get you.
But yeah, I also
I would be more concerned if we were on NBC. to be honest with
To
you.
all 14 people.
And I'm like, Mike D told 19 people.
You wouldn't believe it.
Right.
I think Shane might be a little more influential there.
Man, I got to cross my fingers for him on this. I feel so
yeah.
sorry for him if that didn't go. And if he makes the 5, he's got not a natural shape on that. Oh,
but
dude.
he gets a rail.
Oh, my God.
All right. Oh, God, that's heartbreaking.
If you're Casey, you're thrilled right now and so nervous you want to throw up on your shoes.
I haven't seen Casey nervous once yet. He's going to fire this ball.
Dude.
I mean, he's just stepped up.
Dude.
I don't think Casey told him this is, or anybody told Casey this is the
This
championship.
is important, right?
But I like that kind of player that's just like, I'm taking my shot.
I don't. Yeah, I really thought his odds were, shooting that quick. Sorry.
Well, and that pretty much sums it up. Ray's got to keep it together.
All
for
right,
3
if
more
it's
balls.
me, I 3-rail the 7 into the 9 ball.
All day.
Right. And then after I make it, I say, in your face. In your face. Because people love playing me.
And just throw the cue ball against the wall. Just spike it.
John told me a guy threw a cue ball at him a couple weeks ago.
Who did?
John.
No
JD.
way.
Yes. I said, John, you're a big guy. He said, I'm not that big. I said, John, you're a big guy. You're a big boy. I cannot imagine somebody throwing a cue ball at you. That was a
which
brave
John?
fella. John, the truck driver. Yeah.
Whoa.
You're a good-sized fella, so it might not occur to you, but John is also a big guy.
is.
Yeah, and John's built for tussling, too.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, here we go. You're a back cut away from winning this thing, Ray Mercado. All right.
Yeah, Jeff, I agree.
Doghouse Billiards in the house. Huge shot there. Still take your time.
Ray, you played great. Ken, you played great, too. Summer's
me
nice
about
commentating with you.
Yeah, nice working
Yeah.
with you too.
Yeah, good job,
Huge
guys.
win there for Ray Mercado.
2022.
Big celebration. out
CSI
there in the
EXPO,
audience. Yeah.
BCA World Championships. Yeah,
We got
Bad
it all.
Boys TV, Summerfield, and Mike D. Good
Thank
job,
you so
brother.
much for tuning in.
Yeah.
We'll
Talk
be
to you
back
guys
real
later.
soon.
Yes.
We're done for the night. We will be back all week long, though, so thanks for tuning in. See you again real soon.